Hello students, in this class we shall discuss figures of speech. You see the picture of a little girl. She has combed her hair neatly. She has dressed beautifully. She has worn a red beautiful shoes. She did all these things to make herself more beautiful. In literature also, poets and writers use different techniques or devices to give a special effect for their works, to add more beauty to their works. So students, figure of speech is a word or phrase that possesses a separate meaning from its ordinary expression of ideas to create a greater effect. It adds more beauty to the literary works. And students, if we are asked to write an appreciation of poetry, we must know figures of speech. So, let's discuss a few of them. Simile. A simile is a comparison between two unlike things using the words like or as. You see an example. Her face is like the moon. Students, here, her face is compared to the moon using the word like. And see another example. The baby is as cute as a rose. Cuteness of baby is compared to a rose flower using the word as. Metaphor. Metaphor also compares two unlike things or ideas, stating that those two things are one. You see an example. Emperor Alexander is a lion. Here, Emperor Alexander is compared to a lion, stating that both Emperor Alexander and lion are one, not like or as. And when we say Alexander is like a lion, it is a simile. But when we say Alexander is a lion, it is a metaphor. Metaphor doesn't use like or as. And the next one is personification. Personification gives human qualities to non-living things or ideas. You see an example. Rain touched me. Flowers smiled at me. Here rain and flowers act as if they were living beings. Hyperbole. Hyperbole uses exaggeration. Do you know what exaggeration is? Seeming larger. So hyperbole uses exaggeration for emphasis or effect. You see an example. His tears filled the river. Here, to give more effect, tears are exaggerated. All of us know tears can't fill a river. But to give more effect, we say tears filled the river. And you see another example. This bread is larger than a train. We know we can't see any bread larger than a train. To exaggerate, to give more effect to the size, we say the bread is larger than a train. Alliteration. It is a repetition of the consonant sounds of neighboring words, and it gives rhythm to the poetry. You see an example. Nick needed new notebooks. Here we can see the repetition of beginning sound n, and it adds the beauty of the poem. It gives rhythm to the poem. Assonance. Assonance is a repetition of vowel sounds in words that are close together. You see an example. Fleet feet sweep by sleeping geese. Here we can see the repetition of vowel sound E, and it adds the beauty and rhythm of poem. Transferred epithet. When an adjective usually used to describe one noun is transferred to another noun, that is transferred epithet. You see an example. Yesterday was a wonderful day. Here, day was not wonderful. The speaker had a wonderful day. Here, adjective wonderful is not modifying the noun day. It describes the kind of day the speaker experienced. You see another example, a sleepless night. Here, night can't be sleepless. The speaker experienced a night during which he could not sleep. Irony, that means opposite to the literary meaning. It is the use of words where the meaning is the opposite of their usual meaning or what is expected to happen. You see an example, the police station gets robbed. Here, it is opposite of what is expected to happen. We can't expect a police station to be robbed. We can classify irony into three: verbal irony, situational irony, and dramatic irony. When we say which is completely opposite of what is meant, it is verbal irony. Example, somebody says, "What a lovely weather." At that time, it is raining outside. So, it is completely opposite of what is meant. Situational irony. An expected outcome does not happen. An unexpected outcome happens. Example, the fire station burns. We can't expect a fire station to be burned. So, unexpectedly, it burns. In dramatic irony, the audience knows something that is going on in a situation, but the characters are unaware of what is going on. For example, in Romeo and Juliet, the audience knows that Juliet is only asleep, not dead. But Romeo does not know this and he kills himself. Oxymoron. Two contradictory qualities are predicted at once of the same thing. Examples, kind cruelty, terrific beauty, dark light, pretty ugly, open secret. Onomatopoeia. Here, words evoke the actual sound of the thing they refer to describe. Examples, tick-tock, hissing, beep. In these words, they resemble the same sound. To get practice, here is your homework. I hope you have understood and enjoyed this class. Thank you. Have a nice day.